The top 4 makeup questions, according to Google, surprises me, and it might surprise you too. We're going to go through all 4 of them. They are very easy answers, and we're going to dispel any myths because there are a lot of women confused about makeup out there. Let's get started. The number 1 question is, how do I make my eyes pop over 40? And if you have watched me at all, you've probably heard me say that the best way to get your eyes to pop, whether you're over 40 or not, is to have a cleaned up face. So let me show you what I mean. To get your eyes to pop, you have to eliminate color competition on your face for your eyes so that the whites of the eyes to the iris is the greatest contrast on your face. And when you eliminate all of the other distractions on your face, people can focus on your eyes. So we're going to start with some foundation, and we're going to do a little bit of highlight and a little bit of contour just to shape out the face, because when you take all these colors away, you have to bring them back in order to look natural and like a real human being in another person's perspective. So we call this moon face, when you just block out all the color on your face and your face only has one color to it. You got to bring back all of the shades that you took away. You're just bringing them back in a slightly better version. I'm going to use our under eye brightener. It's called Quick Fix, to do just a little bit of highlight underneath my eyes and down the nasolabial lines. And you can see my eyes come into focus as I do this. You would think that my face and my complexion might be the focus, since that's what we're working on, but really it just points people's eyes to your eyes and makes them pop. The last step would be to add a little bit of color. So we're going to use our warm matte powder and just go along the hairline and the sides of the face. You always start with this curved hair right here, and a little bit on the nose, and there you go. That is really the best way to make your eyes pop. The second most Googled question by women about makeup is, what comes first, eyeliner or eyeshadow? The answer to this question is a little bit tricky, because as a pro makeup artist, I know that most professionals use eyeshadow as eyeliner. So you learn how to use the eyeshadow in a way that you can make a liner and that you can soften it. Most pros don't use liquid eyeliner. But for the under 35 crowd, definitely your eyeshadow comes first and eyeliner goes on after that. Otherwise, the eyeshadow muddies up your line. If you're over 40, you should definitely not be using eyeliner anymore, in my humble opinion, because you can get a much better effect using an eyeshadow. So I'm going to use our bronze cream eyeshadow and show you what I mean here. You're going to get a liner effect by just coloring in the flesh right above the eyes. And when I open my eyes, it looks like I have on eyeliner, but it's much softer. It reads as skin. It does not appear as a harsh line, which creates competition again for the whites of the eyes to the iris. So this is my answer. Eyeshadow only, no eyeliner if you're over 40. The third most asked question is, what is the best shape of eyeliner for hooded eyes? And this one is an easy answer. We all know that liquid liner for hooded eyes is very tricky, and I recommend that you just skip it. Eyeliner should follow the pattern of your eyelashes, but it is eyeshadow that has the most effect on hooded eyes. So you can see my flesh kind of hanging over here. It looks like I went from eyeliner to eye bags, okay? The big looming bags up here are the hooded eyes, and we're going to push them back using eyeshadow. So I'm going to use our blonde brow powder, which is also a sculpting powder, and it works beautifully on the eyes, and a fluffy brush. And I'm going to go right into the crease, and I'm going to start going back and forth all the way to the tear duct and to the last lash about 20 times. Okay, good blending here is really key, and you need a nice matte shadow that is somewhat neutral and leaning toward cool. And you want to go start moving it upward toward the eyebrow. So my brush is getting higher and higher, and my movements are getting shorter and shorter. And that is how we push back that eye flesh. So this eye over here appears to not have a hooded eye, where over here we still have the looming white flesh. The number 4 question most Googled by women about makeup is, should I put eyeliner or eyeshadow on my bottom lid? And the answer to this is that you should make an educated decision by practicing both to see which one you like more, because both can be really pretty. I love a cleaned up under eye, but adding some drama to the under eye can totally change your look and your vibe and the way you feel about yourself. So you should have experience with both. I'm going to show you both by just putting eyeliner on one side on the bottom lid, and I will add mascara and we'll see which one we like better. I'm going to take just the leftovers from the bronze cream shadow and add them to my bottom eyelid. You definitely want anything that you put on your bottom eyelid to be soft and blended out completely, and it should go all the way from the tear duct to the last eyelash and connect to your upper eyelid. Okay, so that gives you that smoky eye that is so alluring. And then we'll add mascara to this one and compare the two. So here we are. Generally, I recommend if you're not putting shadow on underneath that you not do bottom liner. You can, but just make sure that it is not making your bottom lashes longer and thicker. You just want them black and absorbing light instead of reflecting light. But I've kept this under eye area very clean, and that is that look. That is the clean girl look. It is sharp, it is focused, and it is minimal. Over here, the eye appears much larger, and it is just a different look. It's a little bit more sultry, a little less of the clean girl look, a little more nighttime appropriate. What do you think? I'm gonna add our Ugly Duckling blush to finish off this look. And we have answered the top 4 most asked questions of Google about makeup. I wonder if TikTok gets the same questions. Okay, we balanced out the eyes and added our blush and lip gloss, and we are done.